Hi everyone. First of all, thank you for everyone who attended the ordering meeting yesterday hosted by our regional marketing managers for Buick and GMC. I'm going to try to use this video time to recap a lot of that great information they jam-packed a lot of really good information in 60 minutes. I'm going to try to break this up in these little shorter video clips. I'm going to have 2 videos for Buick and 2 videos for GMC. This video is going to focus on Encore GX and Encore. First, let's talk about Encore. There's some additions and deletions to the Encore, most of which you already know about. But to be sure, let's talk about the additions. So there's 2 different color additions. This includes a Dark Moon Metallic and a Cinnabar Metallic. As far as features, we have the forward collision alert and the safety 2 package, which will include forward collision alert, front and rear park assist, lane departure warning, and rain sense wipers. As far as deletions, there's a couple colors that includes the Winterberry Red Metallic, the Deep Azure Metallic, and the Stained Steel Metallic. I got it, guys. And then as far as trims, there's no more Sport Touring and there's no more Essence. And then we're looking down at wheels. The 18-inch mainframe alloy wheel is no longer a part of that. The other change to the 21 model year Encore is the deletion of the front wheel drive availability. It's only going to be all-wheel drive. This is priced at $620, which is reduced by $880. There's no change for any 2020 model year Encores. That's going to stay the same. Honestly, guys, this is not going to impact us too much. We're only ordering all-wheel drives to my knowledge anyways, so I think this is good news. As you know, the only trim that we are able to build in the Encore is the 1SB. In this chart below, we have 2 options in regards to recommendations on how this should be built. The only difference you really will see here is the Encore without options and the Encore with some options. You can also see on this chart some order configurations. You can use these order configurations by going into Global Connect, going to stored configurations, and pulling them over into your preliminary orders. Once they are there, you can make different edits, but it's a really great place to start. The one thing I'm going to stress when building these Encores is not to add too many options. We need to make sure that this is our price leader when it comes to the Buick lineup, and too many options are going to put us too close to that price of the 1SB Encore GX. And then it's going to be, why pay this price when I can get a GX for that price? So again, 1 or 2 options, and that would be it for your Encore. Easy as that. Now on to the Encore GX. There again has been some changes, additions, and deletions. So for technology, when we're talking about the additions, the Sirius XM radio is now standard on every trim, 1SB, 1SD, and 1SL. The wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility is new and standard on every trim. And yes, I did say wireless. That means I do not have to keep plugging back in my phone while I'm driving because the cord fell or my dog knocked it over with the tail. This is fantastic news. Standard. Yes. As far as changes, there's that Bose Premium 7 speaker with amplifier, the UQA, and the HD radio U2L now require equipping vehicles with Advanced Technology Package WPA. Now on to some deletions. The 8-inch diagonal Buick infotainment system with navigation IOQ is removed from the Experience Buick Package PCJ on the 1SD and the 1SL. And there was a safety deletion. There's no HD rear vision camera, that's a UVB anymore. Now looking at the 2021 Encore build configurations, we're recommending that 30% are going to be build 1SB, 50% are going to be 1SD, and 20% that 1SL. The reason why we're putting so much emphasis on the 1SD is because you really get the best bang for your buck here. Now, if you're going to be building that 1SB, make sure you're again not adding too many options to these builds because then you're getting that price a little bit too close to the 1SD. And then the 1SD, going back to that, the things that you can add is that hands-free power liftgate and a sports touring package. I really do like the look of these sports touring vehicles. It definitely gives it another wow factor about this vehicle. So it's something to really think about when thinking about your target audience and who's going to be coming in here. Buick being the #1 conquesting brand, having these other sport-like vehicles, it may be very appealing to your customers. Now, as I mentioned before about the store configurations, there's store configurations below on this chart. You can look at these when you're building your orders and then make small changes after that. It's a really great baseline just to kind of go from there. The last model is the Essence. Again, this will be 20%. You have that hands-free power liftgate option, and in addition, the Experience Buick Tech Package. Both the 1SD and 1SL have the option to add the 1.3 liter turbo engine. Lots of great feedback on this engine. I really want to stress the importance and the value of the 1.3 liter engine for the Encore GX. Now, many people aren't quite sure what the difference is between the 1.2 liter turbo and the 1.3 liter turbo, but here's some facts that I just recently learned. For example, this 1.3 liter turbo is very fuel efficient. You save about $150 annually. The 1.3 liter turbo is priced $395 higher than the 1.2 liter turbo. So in about 3 years, you pretty much paid for the engine, whether that's leasing or purchasing the vehicle. In comparison, the 1.3 liter turbo is better in fuel economy, faster at 0 to 60, and has more power and torque than the 1.2 liter turbo. Definitely a value added statement there.